Today is a beautiful day, and we're talking baseball. Welcome everyone, I'm Hugo. This is Signs of the Pastime, and this here is the home plate of what once was Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium. And I'm here today, April 8th, 2024, to commemorate one of the greatest moments in baseball history, one of the greatest single achievements that a player has ever had in this game. And that is Hank Aaron's 715th home run, surpassing Babe Ruth, which happened April 8th, 1974, in this exact location. This is where Hank Aaron stood and hit his home run out there. And we're gonna go take a look at that and talk about it today on Signs of the Pastime. I'm in the exact spot where this was about to happen. I'm sitting in the middle of this parking lot of what once was Fulton County Stadium. Here's the outline of the infield. They have it marked off with bricks. There's home plate. That's where Hank Aaron stood and hit his home run out there in that memorial that we're gonna head to in a minute. And it happened on April 8th, 1974, 50 years ago. Before we get to that, let me just talk about April 8th in baseball history. Some really great events happened on that day. Like Jim Abbott made his major league debut, which is a remarkable accomplishment for a guy born with one hand. And he had a great career. Here's another card of his, an autographed card. Jim Abbott, during the peak of his popularity. And that was in 1989, April 8th of 1989. On April 8th, 1993, Carlos Baerga hit a home run from both sides of the plate in one inning. First guy to ever do that. In 1969, April 8th of 1969, the Montreal Expos played their first game. It was against the New York Mets. And I'm showing Coco Boy. This is a guy who had played 10 years in the minor leagues. He was making his major league debut on April 8th, 1969. And he hit a 3-run home run to put the Expos up 11-6 at the time, where the Mets were storming back to make it 11-10. And the Expos won that game 11-10 thanks to Coco Boy's 3-run homer. So I want to show that one. Also, on April 8th in 1975, I don't have a card, but it'll be somewhere right here. Frank Robinson made his managerial debut as the first black manager in baseball history. And that was in 1975, April 8th. Also, in 1966, Eddie Watt was making his major league debut. This is an autograph I got. This is from Eddie Watt through my friend Drew at Clean Cheap Shots. And on an interview with Eddie Watt, he asked a question. And I wanted to ask Eddie, and it was about his major league debut. On April 8th, 1966, against my Red Sox, the Orioles won, and it was a remarkable game. But that's when Eddie Watt made his debut, so I asked him a question about that day. That happened on April 8th. Now, let's talk about Hank Aaron. Here he is, sitting on 714 home runs, and he comes up to bat that game on April 8th, 1974. He was facing his good buddy, Al Downing, who was on the mound. One of the Black Aces, great pitcher. And Al Downing gave up that home run to Hank Aaron. In this 75 Topps mini card, I showed this a couple of videos ago. I pulled this from Mr. Fisher Bike's traveling box. It came to me at the right time because I was gonna show a different card and I was wondering which Hank Aaron card to show, and this one was perfect. This right here talks about the all-time mark that he broke. And what I like about it is you can see April 8th, 1974, right there on the back of the card. So this was absolutely perfect. I know who it came from. It's a good friend here in the hobby, and I'm thrilled to have it. So before I get hit by a car driving through the parking lot, I also came here to do something. There's a diamond with some bases, so I'm gonna run the same path that Hank Aaron ran 50 years ago today. April 8, 1974.
Sitting on 7-14. Here's the pitch by Downing. Swinging. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7:15. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. The fireworks are going. Henry Aaron is coming around third. His teammates are at home plate, and listen to this crowd. A sellout crowd is cheering Henry Aaron, the home run king of all time. 7:15.
Got to run the bases. What a feeling.
I'm in awe of being here, but more in awe of Hank Aaron and what he was able to accomplish that day. Not just by hitting a home run, but what he had to endure to get there. The years of pressure and even receiving death threats for what he was about to do. He was safely home in the record books and in the arms of his mother, which he said was the most memorable part of that day.
Aaron waiting, the outfield deep and straight away. Fastball is a high drive into deep left center field. Buckner goes back to the fence. It is gone. What a marvelous moment for baseball. What a marvelous moment for Atlanta and the state of Georgia. What a marvelous moment for the country and the world. A black man is getting a standing ovation in the Deep South for breaking a record of an all-time baseball idol. And it is a great moment for all of us, and particularly for Henry Aaron.
This is where the ball sailed over the fence. Fix this. Put this up. Respect for number 44. Shout out to Hammer 44. Matt and Tyrus at the card store who are big Hank Aaron fans. Hope you guys enjoy it. This is a pretty cool experience to be at the spot where baseball history happened 50 years ago today.
Thank you for joining me and remembering these great feats in baseball history that all happened on April 8th, especially this one that happened right here at this location.
I found a ball. Not much of a ball, but let's reenact that home run.
Swinging. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here.